Episode 18, Joseph and Romane, the Magic Box. That Saturday, Joseph woke up earlier than usual, his heart pounding with excitement. It was a very special day, his birthday. In the kitchen, the delicious smell of warm brioche wafted through the air. "Happy birthday, big boy," said Dad, hugging him. "Happy birthday, Joseph," added Romane, handing him a card she had made herself, with paper stars and a picture of a rabbit coming out of a hat. Joseph smiled broadly. He loved surprises, and he couldn't wait to open his presents. But there was one that particularly caught his eye, a long, shiny box, wrapped in red paper with gold highlights. A small label read, "From your godfather, Maxime." When Joseph tore open the paper, he discovered a magnificent wooden box, engraved with mysterious symbols. The lid read, "Initiation to Magic for Apprentice Magicians." "It's incredible," he exclaimed. He opened the box carefully. Inside, he found a deck of special cards, a black wand with a white tip, some cups, a fake coin, a red scarf, an instruction booklet, and even a fake thumb. "Your godfather told me he was crazy about magic at your age," explained Dad. "He wanted to pass on his passion to you." "I'm going to be a magician," Joseph exclaimed, his eyes shining. Romane, intrigued, leaned forward to examine the contents. "Are you going to make rabbits appear?" "Maybe, or make yourself disappear," Joseph replied, laughing. The rest of the day passed quickly. After the birthday party, Joseph settled into his room with Romane. Together, they opened the booklet and began learning the first tricks. "This one looks simple," said Joseph. "The vanishing coin." He placed the coin in his hand, made a fist, and made a funny face as he opened it. It's still there." "You have to follow all the steps," explained Romane. "Look, you have to hide the coin under the fake thumb." After a few clumsy attempts and a lot of laughter, Joseph finally managed to make the coin disappear. He raised his arms like a true magician. "Tardier." "Not bad," admired Romane. "But you still have to practice." Over the next few days, Joseph took to magic with an almost scientific seriousness. Every evening after school, he practiced in front of the mirror, practicing card manipulation, passing a ball under a cup, or making a handkerchief appear in his empty hand. Romane often played the role of spectator, or guinea pig, and sometimes she helped him improve his moves or make the trick more impressive. One Friday evening, while their parents were having dinner with friends in the living room, Joseph jumped up. "What about a show?" he whispered to Romane. "You mean, right now?" "Yes. It would be the grand premiere of Joseph the Magnificent." Romane, delighted, took charge of the announcement. She entered the living room, clapping her hands. "Ladies and gentlemen, tonight only, an extraordinary magic show, presented by my brother." Joseph entered the room holding his wand and a hat, borrowed from Grandpa. He had put on an old black cape that Mom used for carnivals. The living room then became a stage, and the adults fell silent, curious. "Good evening, everyone. Prepare to be dazzled. I am Joseph the Magnificent." He performed a series of tricks with confidence: the vanishing coin, the changing color of the scarf, the guest cards, the hidden ball that reappeared under another cup. The adults applauded, impressed, and Romane discreetly helped him by picking up props or whispering the lines. The highlight of the show was the empty box trick. Joseph showed an empty box, closed it, uttered a mysterious phrase, "Abracadabra, nougat praline," and opened the box, revealing a small stuffed animal he had discreetly slipped inside just before. "Oh!" the audience exclaimed, astonished. At the end of the show, Dad stood up and applauded enthusiastically. "Well done, Joseph. You really nailed it." "You've practiced a lot," said Mom. "And it shows. And above all, you made us dream," added Grandpa, shaking his hand. Joseph blushed with pride. Romane whispered in his ear. You were perfect. Joseph the Magnificent. That evening, in their room, Joseph placed the magic box on his shelf, next to his favorite books. You know, Romane, I think I'd like to become a magician when I grow up. And I'll be your assistant, she replied, smiling. Deal, said Joseph. They turned out the light. And in the silence of the night, an idea was already brewing in their heads. What if the next show took place at school?